Hi friends, how are you doing? I'm here. I know the lighting is, the sun's coming through. It's almost 6 o'clock my time, but I wanted to get this done today because tomorrow's Sunday and I have some other things on the schedule. And I wanted to talk about my measurements, how things have changed. I did want to share with you what's been going on. I organized my measurements and I hope you can see this, but I started. I know the lighting is kind of poor, but I started on July 31st, okay, July 31st, and my weight was 124 pounds. Now I'm almost 5'3", okay, I'm almost 5'3", and on July 31st, my weight was 124, my bust was 38, my waist was 32, and my hips was 36, okay? Now, a couple weeks later, August 17th, which is today, my weight's down to 118. My bust is 37. My waist is 28, which is really, that's the one I just cannot even believe. And my hips 35. And I took my measurements over and over again to confirm. Okay? So I'm very happy about this. Very, very happy. I think it's magnificent. And here to confirm, when I just was writing on a piece of paper, this were my measurements, okay? So they were 38, 32, 36, okay? And I wrote down flabby biceps, and my weight was 124. But now I'm organized, and I've got it on my accounting paper. And every couple weeks, I'll write the measurements just so we can share for what we're doing, okay? So I think that's really positive, my friends. I mean, I've worked out, which I'm going to bring, actually, just to let you know, I found this old VCR tape of when I used to teach aerobics back in the day in my studio, and I did I filmed some of the shows. I did actually a community access channel we had here in the area, and I took a 3-week course to learn studio production and everything like that. But I found this VCR tape with 4 30-minute programs, so I sent it to have it put in a DVD. So I'll show you all that when I get it. It should be any time now. Okay, well, I'm not really going to do a workout, but I did want to talk about body posture and body alignment, okay? And just some other few things, just because the lighting is so poor. I doubt you're going to see me anyway, but I just want to show you, like how some people just slouch, okay? And I know you can't see my feet right now, but I want you to see my knees mainly and my body, from my neck down to my knees, okay? So, people just sometimes just kind of louch and slouch and, don't have proper alignment. And whenever you're standing by the bathroom sink, brushing your teeth, or at the kitchen table, always soften your knees, okay? Don't stand with tight, locked joints, okay? You soften your knees, okay? You do your pelvic tilt, and you put your chest out, your shoulders back, and then right there, and your head comes up, okay? And this is how we walk too. This is proper, a body alignment, okay? This is how we walk properly, okay? None of this, sticking your gut out and, just looking down. And we don't walk looking down either, okay? We look up, up, okay? Up. So again, but mainly do not lock those knees. So anytime you're washing dishes, soften your knees, okay? And think about your pelvic tilt. So by the time you've been washing the dishes 15, 20 minutes, you can think about your tightening your abs too. You just contract those abdominals, okay? And think about, you'll be working your shoulders, but keep your head up, just don't, hang out, like this. And don't arch your back, when you're doing things. Don't arch your back, okay? Soften the knees, pelvic tilt, shoulders up, erect. That's proper body alignment, okay? Proper body alignment. All right, now, I did find my book. I have my book here, Build Strong, Healthy Feet. And what I wanted to say about this is, exercising your feet and body. This is what we've been doing, but today I'm just kind of skipping that routine for one moment, only because I know the sun is coming through and it's not going to allow me to do what I want to do. But it says here, healthy foot and toe exercises. Stand with feet parallel, toes straight ahead, rise up on toes, then slowly come down. So, for your calves, okay? So you get in your proper body alignment, okay? Soft knees, pelvic tilt, abdominals tight, and you do toe lifts, okay, for the calves, okay? Just up and down. You can do that while you're brushing your teeth too, right? Brush your teeth up and down. Brush your teeth up and down. Okay? Be efficient with your time, right? You're standing there anyway, and don't lean over to sink one of these. Stand up tall and do your calf lifts, okay? And tighten your abdomen. What a difference, okay? So those few minutes, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes it takes, or whatever, to brush your teeth, you're in proper alignment. You're just not leaning over, the sink, just slouching. And see how poorly that is for our back. And then another thing I'd like to show you, let me take this here. When you go, okay, I have a crystal, I have my Aurora crystal here. Isn't she gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous? But anyway, for example, I know you can't see the floor here, but I'm setting it down, okay? So when things are on the floor that you got to pick up, something fell on the floor, you're picking it up or whatever, we don't go like this. None of that anymore. Every time there's something on the floor, you squat down and get it, okay? You squat down. So you see, you're working your buttocks muscles, you're working your hamstrings, and you're not putting pressure on your lower back. Look at the difference, okay? And now this is a heavy stone, okay? So this is so poor for your back, poor. But what a difference when you squat, okay? We squat from here on out. And I'll let you know that within time, after you're doing those squats in a month's time, and you can write to me, you'll already feel that your quads are doing better. Because that's what I do, people. I'm always squatting, okay? Anything I pick up is a squat. Anything I place down is a squat, okay? Got my other stone here. I hope you can see. I know it's dark, but anyway, I'm already talking. Now, I don't have marbles. I got to get the marbles, but here's a rolling pin, okay? And so as the book continues, you're sitting in a chair. Again, concentrate on your body alignment. Always, think about your spine. And so this is another little exercise they speak of. Exercise number 2. While seated, shoes and hosiery off. Hosiery. Who wears hosiery anymore, people? None of us on the beach do. Try picking up children's marbles or something similar with your toes. Don't use the same set of toes each time. Pick up the marbles with toes of one foot. Let them drop to the floor. Then try it with toes of the other foot. Do this for 5 minutes daily. It's fun. At first you may find it difficult to grasp the marbles, etc. with toes. But after a few tries, it becomes easier. All of the long tendons attached to the toes are strengthened by this exercise, and toes acquire more power to grip the ground and balance the feet. Exercise number 3. Stand barefoot on a thick, wide book so that the toes overlap the edge of the book. Okay, so you get a thick book and you just stand in your body alignment position. Stand barefoot on a thick, wide book so that the toes overlap the edge of the book. Move the toes over the edge of the book and grip. So, you're just gripping the edge of the book with your toesies, and this should be done for several minutes each day. With each successive day, the toes will show increased agility, and they will eventually be able to bend straight down. You want them to do that, okay? Yeah, like grip it. Like little monkeys. We're going to become monkeys, people. We're going to be climbing the trees soon. Okay, with each successive day, the toes will show increased agility, and they will eventually be able to bend straight down, while the rest of the foot is horizontal. This strengthens the important toe tendons. Okay, so, this is how it's going to be. Your foot's on the book, on a thick book, and then your toes are going to do the gripping. Okay, so we're going to get the toes to get those tendons doing the work. Exercise number 4. While seated, place a pencil between your toes and try to write a letter. Okay, so, we're going to, take that pencil and we're going to start. So, you just sit there and, you can do this while you're watching the television, people, right? Right? Be multifaceted here, multitaskers, okay? Efficient with your time. While seated, place a pencil between your toes and try to write a letter. If this exercise is practiced for a while, a legible letter may eventually be written. This uses the whole muscular structure of the foot as well as the toes. So isn't that, so simple, and yet you're getting that dexterity. That's what we want. We just don't, our feet are always encased in shoes, and if you can get outdoors and be barefoot on the grass or on, of course, the beaches, that's the way to go. And soak your feet in sea salt as much as you can. I mean, you can do it every day. You don't have to add the soap. Just pure organic sea salt. Farmed by hand would be the best, and that's a little more expensive. But just use that sea salt for your soaks, for your foot soaks. Exercise number 5. While seated firmly, hold foot with one hand. While seated, firmly hold foot with one hand. With your other hand, take your big toe and rotate it. Okay, so this is what we've been doing since the get out. Okay, I've been asking you to take your fingers and put them between each toe, and we've been doing these exercises. So this one's saying, and take your big toe and rotate it around firmly. First one direction and then the other. Then gently pull each toe. And we've been pulling our little piglets. Okay, we've been working them nice. Now repeat this exercise on all toes. This keeps toes limber and helps reduce any big toe bunions. Okay, and then now we have the rolling pin exercise. Okay, I can't see anything when I'm doing from that angle, but just your regular rolling pin, okay? Or you can get one just for your feeties, but you have the rolling pin. This is a great exercise for the feet. Use a rolling pin, either plain or a model specifically for foot therapy with knobs. The latter is wonderful for reaching the reflex points on the feet, which we're gonna start talking about that too. A little more of the reflexology, okay? But we're just taking it easy, people. We're not in any race. This is not competition. And the videos I've dropped, I think I've dropped 9 today. You can refer to anyone's, because some days I'm doing more ab work, some days I'm doing outer thigh work. You can go repeat, okay? Whatever you want to do. Keep the rolling pin in the living room so it will always be handy to use when watching TV. While seated, roll the pin, and I'll set it down. I know you can't see, but just imagine what I'm doing. While seated, roll the pin from the toes to the heel. So literally, little chair here is not too. So right now I'm just literally rolling the pins through my feet, and it feels fabulous. It really does. So while seated, roll the pin from the toes to the heel, putting all pressure you can take on the entire soles on the right foot and the left foot at the same time. So I'm sorry you can't see, but I'm literally have both feet on the pin, and I'm just rolling back and forth. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Exercise number 2, now stand and roll the pin. Okay, so now I'll stand up, and now with one foot, I'm just rolling. Let's see, now stand and roll the pin from toes to heel, putting all the pressure you can, first with one foot and then the other. This is an excellent exercise for building new feet from old. Every muscle, every bone, every nerve and tendon of the foot is ironed into its proper place. Spend plenty of time rolling the pin under the arches. You will feel the tiny crystals that may have formed, but with regular foot exercises, massage, reflexology, and proper nutrition, these may soon disappear. These rolling pin exercises will pay you great dividends in foot health care. And then it talks about vigorous foot walking exercises. After a workout on the feet with the rolling pin, you are now ready to give the foot muscles, bones, nerves, and tendons a workout for 10-minute sessions. So this working with the rolling pin can be your warm-up, okay? It can be your warm-up. So then we go bones, nerves, and tendons, a workout for 10-minute sessions. Walk around on the entire edges of the feet. Walk around on the inner edges of the feet. Walk around just on your heels. Walk around just on tiptoes. Walking this way may seem awkward, but these are exercises will strengthen and improve your feet. Okay, my friends. So that's what I wanted to open here with today and just give you that information. And then we'll pick a card. And then the next time I will make sure that I got my emerald and my amethyst here. Can you see those? Aren't they nice? And keep your crystals around, my friends. Okay? And again, when you're doing your soaks, your foot soaks, you can also start with, since you got the sea salt in the clean, beautiful, warm, hot water, put a couple of crystals in there first, and then, as the water cools down, pull them out. Now they've been cleansed, and then you stick your feet in there. Proper combo, okay? The crystals get cleansed, and you've got your crystal magic in the water also, okay? I got my Rays t-shirt. Go Rays. Florida, Tampa Bay Rays baseball team. Okay, my friends, I'm telling you, in a couple weeks, I've changed. My body's changed. And I really have a decent diet. I'm saying decent because I'm not a vegan, I still like my meat here and there. It's just, I know I crave it. I'm so used to it. Puerto Rican pork, I love it. but honestly, I haven't had pork in like 6 months, which is because in my family, we ate it almost every other day. I was raised on pork, rice, and beans. Okay, let's see the first. But yeah, and drink plenty of water. Water. A lot of water. And what do we have here? Tiger's eye. Right timing. Oh, is that super cool? I love tiger's eye. Okay, and we've got number 41, which is 5, which is that Hierophant number. Oh, my Lord, I keep pulling these crystal cards that turn into 5s. That's too much. But look at that tiger eye. I got to find that tiger eye necklace I have that I can't wear because it's broken. But it's a beautiful collared tiger eye necklace. It's just magnificent. Okay, and let's see what herbs we have here. Again, I apologize for the lighting. I know. But I figured since the lighting was poor, I'd just do more conversing. And that way, I think the morning time is the best time for me to catch the light. So that's what I'm going to do from here on out. Try to do the morning workouts. Okay, and what do we have here? Cinnamon! Oh, how wonderful! I love cinnamon. Oh, I put cinnamon in almost everything. And cinnamon and honey with in your warm water, if instead of making tea, but you do your water, and then you add cinnamon and honey to the warm water, like and lemon, cinnamon, honey, and like a tea. It's excellent. It's so therapeutic for you. Look it up. Cinnamon honey is magic. And you add that lemon water. The water's, like you boil your water, hot water, lemon juice, squeeze lemon juice, organic lemon if you can, cinnamon and honey. I live on that, people. That's for sure. Okay, cinnamon. Let's read. Cinnamon has been both a prized spice and useful medicine. I'm sorry, people, if you can't see this. I do apologize. Cinnamon has been both a prized spice and useful medicine for thousands of years. It is made from the aromatic bark of a shrub or small tree. The bark is rolled, dried, and sold as quills or sticks. In 16th century Europe, the spice was in such demand that the Portuguese invaded Ceylon, now Sri Lanka, to monopolize the lucrative cinnamon trade. Look at that. They were warring over cinnamon, this herb right here. Oh, my goodness gracious me. The Dutch were later so successful in cultivating the crop that even the great European demand was exceeded and surpluses were burned. Oh. Cassia, Cinnamomum aromaticum, a Chinese tree with a similar aroma, is not considered as fine as true cinnamon, but is often used as a substitute. Both spices are mentioned in the Bible and ancient Egypt. Cassia was used in unguentes. I'm sorry, I don't know the word. Unguents. Unguents. Sorry, I don't understand. Perfumes and mummification. Whoa, wow, I didn't know that the Egyptians used cinnamon for mummification. Okay, and the botanical name is Cinnamomum zeylanicum. The plant family is Lauracea. I think Lauracea, Lauraceae, the laurel family. The origin, southern India and Sri Lanka. Okay, those Indians. Oh, I love the Indian pantheon. And the current use, Ground as an aromatic spice, it is used especially in desserts and savory dishes. Okay, my friends, I swear on that. Every morning I have my cinnamon honey tea lemon water. I swear on it. Okay, my friends, well, have a wonderful day, and we'll get back to you soon, okay? But let's continue. I can't stop now, people. I can't stop. I can't wait to see what happens in 2 months, and mainly I want to get my arms going, so we're going to be doing some more arm work, but I don't want to bring in weights or anything like that. I want us, this is all just our body, okay? Just, like yoga, Pilates, it's just our body doing it. And obviously in 2 weeks, and I haven't changed the diet, maybe drinking a little more water, but I have not changed food. Because really my diet's pretty clean. Really, it really is. I mean, I salads and, I guess I should eat more fruit, but I like water instead, honestly. Okay, kisses, and we'll see you soon. Ciao.